we have Flora, and this is both a success story and a true story. We are so lucky that to Flora to tell her journey from pain to power. And I'm so happy to be with Flora today so she can tell her story. So thank you so much, Flora, for coming to my show and to tell your story. You are the first one who want to go out to the world and tell about my work. So I'm so happy you do that because I'm working as a transformer and with psychedelics. So Flora is the first one to talk about psychedelic and how it improves our life. So thank you, thank you. So Flora, can you take us back to where you was before you meet me? So welcome.
Um, Thank you so much, Air Beauty, for inviting me. There is an echo somewhere.
Okay, I try to take them off. Maybe it's better now without them. Is it better now?
No, it's
No?
it's like I can hear myself as an echo back with. I closed everything.
Okay, but there's no echo here. So, because sometimes it's something with the technology.
Yeah.
Was the echo before we start or what?
No, it wasn't before. It's now.
Oh, that's
I
strange.
hear you twice. One
Can you
in
try
real
take
time.
take
Uh,
your headphones off and
oh yeah,
see?
maybe.
Mm. It's better without
Okay.
them.
Is it better now? Yes.
Mm, I
Yeah.
can.
No echo now.
No, now it's also maybe.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, what do we do?
Yeah. No, it's fine now. It's fine. It was the echo was. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they still
Yes,
echo.
I'm here. I hear you. Yeah, English is
Mm.
not my native language,
No, and you
but
also
I'm trying to do my
now
best.
you're far away from.
I'm sitting in Denmark.
Yeah, but we cannot hear you.
We are not.
We cannot hear you.
You cannot hear me.
Mhm.
Oh, what do we do? Um,
Sometimes it's difficult with it. I try see also. Sorry, guys, but that's sometimes effect pick up. No, that's not that. Mm. There's no with the song.
I put the headphone on.
Yeah. Now it's better again. Mm? What is the echo for that you now? Now I cannot hear you. Have you touched something where you we cannot hear you language?
Yeah, here now you can hear me, but we have the echo.
Okay. I don't have
Maybe.
echo that right. There was echo before.
Okay, maybe it's working now.
Okay.
Yes.
We
Okay.
try. We try, sorry guys. Have patience with us. We are not technology woman.
Yeah,
We're woman.
it's our first time. So
Yes. So thank you again. So can you please tell people how your journey was before you meet me? How your life was, how you feel?
yeah, I have had back pain my most of my life, and for about 12 years ago, I went down with a breakdown because of my work and was diagnosed with PTSD. And I quit being on the job market and opened my own practitioner clinic to take care of myself and stay home. And I've done that for the last um 11 years. So that gave me the possibility to work past time and take breaks and lay down when my back was hurting too much. And at the beginning of last year. The last few years have been really getting harder and harder, and I've been trying to get help from doctors. And last year I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and I enter the menopause, and I was also diagnosed with ADHD. So last year was quite a tough year, and I met you in, I think it was in April, and I was
Mm.
just started at the pain clinic because I was just so low that I didn't want to live anymore, and I was just ready to give me pills, so I can have a life. So that's where you came and visit me, and we had a talk in my sauna, and yeah, that was how we met.
Yeah, I meet you there. And yeah, you was, and the reason I meet her, Flora, was because we're working with some of the same things. And I was seeing something she write on Facebook, and I have to go to a place in Denmark where Flora live, and I say to her, I will come around and talk with you. And then I come and talk with her in the sauna. And
Mhm.
what happened from the sauna?
Yeah, you gave me a homework. I had to breathe twice a day with Wim Hof, and I was really desperate at that time, desperate about trying to feel good and not to shoot myself or move out in the wood in a little cabin or get divorced. I was ready to anything. But I started to breathe, and yeah, I did that for 2 months actually. I was surprised because usually it's really difficult for me to keep a practice. It's a ADHD part. It's exciting like the first week, and then it gets boring, and I quit. But I did it for 2 months, and
Yeah,
yeah, I don't do things if it doesn't feel right. So I guess my body knew that there was something good for me there.
yeah,
So
and
that's
also because we meet you, and you was very like, oh, I've tried this, I've tried this, and I tried that, and I see you, yeah, but come on, I will.
yeah, I've
Um,
tried many things. I've been addicted to chiropractors. I've been a lot to acupuncturist, and it works quite good, but not for the long time. Like nothing works for the long time. And I've tried all kind of healings. I was ready for painkiller on a daily basis. I was ready for the ADHD medicine. I was just ready to quit to have a life.
yeah, and then I come there, like what you call me, like a tornado.
Yeah, yeah, you are a tornado.
And then you was feeling, what was you feeling about me when you meet me?
Yeah, a crazy woman.
Mm?
Yeah,
Was you
yeah,
feeling more? Like you feel I was crazy, but at the same time, was you feeling anything else?
yeah. I was curious, and yeah, we had many talk, and we also, yeah, I was curious. I was curious about your way of living your life and your journey with your pain. It's like meeting someone that went the road uh, herself. So you knew on from your own body how it was to stand up again from
Mm.
traumas and accidents and everything.
Good.
Um, yeah,
And then we talk, and then I was creating a program, and Flora was seeing that program,
yeah. The
and
first
get the
time
one.
I took only the first day because I needed like we went for a 1 day, and I had so strong a yes in my stomach. Even though my brain was telling me this is too crazy, but my stomach was saying yes, do it. And so my body knew something was good for me.
Mm. And what
and we
was it
had
we did this time? Can you tell people that about what was we
yeah
doing?
we had a we were working on a rebirth and inner child work, and I've never been able to do inner child work. I tried before with a hypnotherapist, and I went down after 4 sessions and got on antidepressive pills for 1 year. So I had a really bad experience with working with inner child. It was like, don't ask me how old I am. Don't ask me to look at my feet and to say how they look, how old are they, how big are they, or just stay away from this because I don't see anything and I felt pressured. So, so you didn't tell me you were doing inner child work with me, but you knew how I felt, and you found another way to work with it.
And it was so beautiful, like really beautiful, like to go into the inner child and really building you up and change your.
Yeah, and we did a session at my home and included my cat, and that was a beautiful gift, and I get a bit
Mm,
emotional.
yeah, because he's disappeared
Yeah,
to another world for one
he
month
died
ago.
for, yeah,
Mm, yeah, our beautiful Novo. We have a very amazing cat called Novo. He
yeah, and
was with me
he
all
was
the time.
assisting in the
Mm,
session, so it's one of the things that is really special with you is it was your possibility to integrate my environment to work with and not just going on a clinic and go there and being there 1.5 hour and go home after and just being alone. So you integrated
definitely.
my environment and stayed there with me.
Mm. Yeah, that's what I like. I like to integrate people in where they are because it's make them safe. So it's much better to get people because they feel safe and I have this I can always improve like and try
Yeah,
then we try this and then we're doing that because I have so many skills to improve. Mm?
yeah, you are really creative. I give you
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I'm very creative. It's important because it's as I say, I don't want people to continue for years after years. It's about take the action and change because it's not worth to keep going to therapists and everything else for years after years. Because it's very important to change. And then I have this 5 days program, and Flora was signing up for that. She's called me and say I gonna be the one because I want someone who wanna make video and TV and going to show it because I have a lot of clients who don't want to talk about it. But Flora was yes, let's do it,
Mm.
and that we also was doing in your place.
Yeah. So 5 very intense day, full time, being in nature and having sessions and exercises and yeah.
Can you tell a little about how we was doing, what we was doing?
Yeah, I don't even know if I can remember everything, but we were fasting on fruit, watermelon, and I thought there is no way I can only eat fruit uh, and watermelon juice for 5 days. But actually, it was much easier than I thought, and I wasn't starving. And you came with fruit, and I love watermelon, and you made juice, and so so yeah, I didn't starve, and I was feeling really great. And we made exercise and going in the sauna and in the cold water and being close to nature. And you gave me different exercise things to write down and things we did together. Uh, yeah,
And then
and
we
some
have
of
hmm?
yeah, and some and two. I think it was 2 of the 5 days we used psychedelic.
Mm.
and it was really a turnover point for me because I have a very strong controller mind um, that was really scared of letting go, and that helped me really to go under, and and you were really good of keeping digging and go deeper and deeper.
Yeah, and we was going into some of Flora's family things. She have to heal up, and yeah, we're going very deep into the family roots because that is the roots. Like we all have roots, and we must cleansing them up. So
Yeah, and I don't remember much from my childhood, but the medicine helped me to remember some of the stuff, and and you are using a lot of pictures. I'm very I'm I need to use my body, and that's why I think it worked, because you figure it out that the way to go deeper with me was through my body instead of going through my mind that is
mm,
watching all the time, and uh, yeah, and preventing me from going where I should maybe have a look too.
mm. And how was you? Well, how was you feeling after this 5 days? How start your life to feel because we do so much work there, like
Yeah,
really deep.
yeah, you kept mm, making some assignment for me. So even though the 5 days were finished, I had assignment things I had to do, things I had to listen. I had something I had to pick up after uh, a month, I think.
Mm,
Um, so there was like you didn't left me, and I think that's one of the most important thing. Is every time I went in a therapy, I'm a body therapist, so I've been doing the training as a body therapist, and you go and have a therapy for 1.5 hours, and then you go home and you are alone with the stuff, and
mm,
and maybe you feel down and you feel crashed, but no one is there to help you.
mm,
But you we were in touch, and I had like a hotline, and that made the difference. You don't make changes by going a therapist for 1.5 hour. I don't. Uh, so
I
I
know what
needed
you mean.
someone to hold my hand for a longer time.
Mm. And how is the pain from that time to
Yeah, and the
like?
pain disappeared after the 5 days. Um, I don't remember after the first time. I think after the first time, I didn't had much pain, and that's why I wanted to go for the 5 days program.
Mm,
And actually, I haven't been taking painkillers since my first time at the beginning of July. So I stopped with a pain clinic. I already stopped um, after the breathing, and yeah, I stopped completely. I didn't take anything because I couldn't take medicine at the same time we were doing the program, but I
okay.
didn't need it. So from the beginning of July last year to now, I've been taking five four
Mm,
pain killers. One for a headache, two because I was to a chiropractor, and I just wanted to be sure that I would be okay, and I think I could have not taken them, but I was scared. And the last one was after a walk, a bit of hard walking in the mountain, and I thought, oh, I need to take a pill before going to bed, otherwise I wouldn't be able to get up the next day. And that's the old pattern. Um, I think maybe I
mm.
could have not taking it.
So when is the last time you have taken a painkiller?
Sorry.
When is the last time you have taken a painkiller?
It was in January when I was doing the walk.
Mm. So since there, you don't have to take any painkiller.
But still, for me, only taking 4 pills
Yeah, yeah,
since
yeah.
last summer. It's
Mm,
unbelievable. It's amazing because usually I take about two how it called in English, gicht, arthrosis
mm,
pills that make muscles to relax. I would take
mm,
between 1 and 2 every week. And if I was going on a walk or horse riding or something I haven't done for a long time, I had to take it like every day, as long
mm,
as I was on the activity. And it
mm,
has been like that since 2000.
mm,
So it's the last 26 years I've been taking those pills. Um,
mm.
and I don't, yeah, it's a long time, and I don't take them every day like many other people with
Mm,
fibromyalgia.
mm.
But I had pain every day, and it
And
was
how
getting
is your
worse and
body?
worse.
Can you do more now? Can you do more things also now?
Yeah, I can. I had to have someone to clean in my house because it was too hard to groom, to be doing gardening with tools and vacuuming, everything that I would be like in a position of being with my body leaning in front would trigger a lot of pain in the lower back. And then I would get like grumpy, it was like I couldn't hold myself standing up. It is a burning needle like pain in the inside of my spine and all the small muscles. So it built up for the longer time I'm in some situations, the more it built up. So I have to lay down and been using creams and tape and um, sauna, infrared sauna, all kind of things. Yeah.
Yeah, and
So,
I
but
also want
now,
Flora to swim, but she could not swim because I was saying we should swim. But
yeah, I've been going to the hot water body therapy with retired people and people with all kind of disease. I've been doing that for about 18 years.
mm,
But yeah, at some point, like I quit. I've also been riding horses, but I also had to quit because I was too scared of falling off, or it was too heavy picking the manure and the hay bay, the hay thing, and everything was too heavy.
mm. Have you thinking about try riding a horse again?
No, I haven't
That
done
could
it
be the
yet,
next.
and I'm
What?
both a little bit. I haven't. I've been thinking about it, but yeah, haven't done it.
Yeah, that could be the next thing we could try.
Yeah, yeah.
That
There's
could be
two
the next.
things, a bit being scared that I fall off and then I get pain again,
Mm.
and the movements that I'm not used to anymore. But I know I can find like Icelandic horse. They are more, they're easier for the back. So it's on my mind.
Yeah, we could try when I'm home because then I am there to help you too.
Mm,
Mm? That could be a good thing. And also, like, so then in January you was feeling again. You wanna work a little more on your AD host. How you say this? ADHD.
yeah,
So then you booked me again in February to going deeper into your cleansing, and there we was working on your nervous system because I have
yeah,
find a form, and that have changed a lot for you
yeah,
also.
yeah. Because at this point in, was it in December, I got diagnosed with ADHD and started with a psychiatrist on trying to find a medicine that could help me to focus some more and to be able to manage my life and to keep a structure and to get up in the morning and to have something done. So I was on this travel trying to find out which medicine would work for me. And at the same time, I could feel that the medicine was pacing me up, pacing my inner stress. So since 2014, when I went down from my work, I've been feeling like cortisol was rushing around in my body, and it was aggravated by starting menopause last year. So it's like menopause came and everything went down. The pain got worse, the head got worse, everything got worse. So yeah, I needed to stop taking the ADHD pills because it made me like vibrating all the time. It was like a car running in the wrong gear. I had to push through, and my body couldn't really take it. So my heart rate was 114, 110, 100, and now haven't been taking the medicine since the 1st of February, and my heart rate is down up to 65. So, and it's a long time I've had a so quiet heart rate.
Mm.
And so I knew I had to work on my nervous system before working on anything else.
Yeah, and then we was on a journey for 2 days where we was going really deep, and there you was also on psychedelic. Oh, there
Yeah,
we choose mushrooms and
yeah.
LSD together, and we was very deep, and we was in and cleansing your before you was born.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
we separated my own nervous system from my parents,
mm.
and I had to rebirth myself again. This time, 33 weeks of rebuilding my nervous system, and it was very safe because the psychedelic was a low doses, so I'm not knocked out, but I'm enough disturbed. My mind is enough disturbed that it doesn't interfere all the time, so I could follow your guidance, even though
Yeah.
something in me was thinking this is too crazy, but it works anyway. So you don't have to believe in it for it to work.
No. Also because as I was asking you one question when you was one time what you hate with me, and that was one you say I'm very, what do you call that in English? I'm very secure about my work. Like I'm very like my I know my work so well
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
you
it is
say
like a truth serum being on psychedelic. Don't ask someone what they think about you because you will get a whole thing.
but I can
Yeah.
handle it because it's something inside the person missing. So
Mm,
but the good thing, like you were saying, like I'm standing really much up for my work. Like I believe in my work. Like I'm now saying to people now, if you book me, you will after 6 months, if you're not improving, we will have a call where I feel if you have done your work and feel if you speak the truth. And if not, you will get 3 sessions with me so I can help you why you not have
mm,
breakthrough. But I believe in my work so much so I can do it because it will not happen.
mm. Yeah, you have a
Because
lot of different tools to work with, and you find your way into different type of person.
yeah, and then
So,
I'm creating this calling the golden key that helping a lot. Like so,
but it was unbelievable for me to put my cortisol level down with about 50% within 2 days. I after the second day I was like I was calm in my body. I wasn't like doing something all the time, and my feet were almost quiet, and I could sit and I was quiet with my feelings and my mind. It was like instead of having 50 channels open at the same time, I had kun 15, and They went out and then they died, and they came again and they died. But usually they go like all the way. So
Mm.
and my heart rate was different, and my way of talking was different, and many of my friends were saying that you look different, you sound different, and I was like breathing. Um, yeah,
Yeah, you keep
it
doing
was
the breathing, and she's still doing her cold water.
yeah,
There's a lot of things she's still doing, like yes, the
but
breathing.
but I yeah, but I also changed stuff in my life. I had to quit half of my job, the part that was creating extra pain in my back. So it has a price of doing the work also after the sessions and changing my life. And I'm not finished with it, but I have to do it in a pace that I can follow with.
Mm.
So
In what your point of view, do you think people should start waking up and change, or what do you feel after you have do it by yourself? What is your opinion of
I have to get it again.
that? I say, do you think you want to tell people that they should do the work, or should they just keep being sick, or what is your point of view of that?
It's I was happy that I took the chance to do some things that I never done before, to try something new. I'm so happy that I was brave, because yes, it takes some courage to go a way that is unknown, and to trust a person so deeply, to be hold in the deepest trauma, and a lot of crying and a lot of stuff from childhood come up. So it takes some courage to look at it, but I wouldn't do it another way because nothing else worked. And you always um, finish the session with a lot of love. So I wasn't feeling like broke down and depressed or broken or anything. And that was also the good thing. So the good work you were doing. It's taking care of the time after, like aftercare, building self
The confidence,
yeah, the
strength.
confidence, yeah,
Mm.
and also yeah, you sometimes you are tough. You are not just petting in a nice way. Sometimes you also like kicked me, but maybe that was what I needed to. But you always pick me up again
Yeah,
with a lot of compassion.
it's always nice. I can be, but I can also be very hard. Like I know that I am the true, like psychedelic. I speak the
Yeah,
true, and I people are very good to escape. And I
yeah,
say stop this, come back.
yeah,
So yeah, I want to be honest. That's why my company called Pure Soul Love. I want to be honest. I want to be pure, like and I have discovered like I am like a cat, and you also a cat now. So we are two cats now. Because the good things with cats, they can find out, say yes, no, what they want, and like all that, like. And that's the same with me. I want people could find out what I really feel, what do you really want, and
yeah, yeah. You're working a lot with self acceptance,
mm,
because I think most of the uh, yeah, the nervous system being in survival mode, stress the mind, and the mind is always telling you're not good enough, and this is not good, and you have to do it a different way, and you should, and everything. And you also have been great, helping to build this inner confidence.
yeah, because also when we see our own mirror and start seeing like, okay, I react that way, but also ask ourselves, is it okay I react that way, or is not, or is it healthy or not? Or when people also go over our boundaries, like Why we don't say, hey, you going over and you have do something crazy like you were screaming at your husband for first time, eh? Like you never do that.
Yeah, some I've done things that I haven't done before. Um, so yeah, my way of thinking and reacting, yeah, my way of expressing boundary has been affected by the therapy. And yeah, everything you just told, you can do it with many different therapists around. They help you to go deep and they ask questions, and you go to your childhood and you cry. And I knew everything. I knew what was wrong, but I couldn't fix it because I don't know. I wanted to fix it with my mind, and my mind was keeping going in a around and around and around and repeating itself. So I needed a crazy.
Because it's not I in the mind.
I need,
Because it's not I in the mind. It is in our body.
yeah. You are the first one that was crazy enough to put the shovel under me and make me react in a different way.
Yeah, but also the good thing with you are like a body, but inside you're also like a warrior. So it's like you are both things. You
Yeah,
look
but
like
I,
that
yeah,
chocolate butter, but then inside you are a warrior in your soul.
but I also want to leave. I'm in many groups with fibromyalgia, and I went to the pain clinic today for my last talk with a social worker about um, association and yeah, different legality of the life. So no, I don't have anything to do with them anymore. And they
Mm,
were
wow.
just like, yes, a patient that is without medicine. They just loved it and they followed my trip. And I was honest and I told them what I've done. And
Mm,
I've been in groups with different people having so much pain and they couldn't do anything and they were crying and their life was like hell. And I remember how it was for me. And then suddenly I was there and I was doing qigong and I was walking on the top of a mountain in Morocco and they couldn't do anything. And I thought, wow, I'm so happy that I had the possibility to do something else.
mm. Yeah, and I hope, as we're talking about, I hope someone hear that and they want to create a fund so we can make fundraising so we can help people to release because psychedelics are and gonna be the things who gonna change our life.
Yeah.
It's helping so much.
And
Like
it takes a lot of your time and you have been working your ass out. Um, so yeah, it costs. But what is the cost of not having a good life? What is the cost of being divorced? Or what is the cost of not working, not being there for children and grandchildren? So, so yeah, some
exactly.
people don't have the choice. They have to stay in bed and just be there because of the pain. I was blessed to be able to take this chance that was
Mm.
offered to me and yeah, I paid for it, but I
Yeah,
would do it again.
I think the money have how you say like you don't feel you have used the money, the investment, but the investment have been so big, so like compared to your life or how you can say like so the investment is so much worth compared to we don't gonna live our life. So,
Yeah, but the problem is when you don't have the money, then you have to go
mm,
into the system and take the pills, even though they are expensive. It's easier not to do the work. It's a tough way to be confronted to what happened in the childhood, but I got really um, I learned a lot last year about a nervous system and what what the first 7 years of a life, how important is it, and how much damage it can make on a whole life. the way you
Yeah,
are
yeah.
thinking and acting, and the way you love, the way you don't love, the way you complain, everything is made up from the
Yeah,
7 first year.
yeah, and it's so, yeah, it's so wild because we actually do, and that's, I cannot do so much work. I want to do 100 million times the work, but I want to change how we see the child. I want to change how we get a better sexuality system about our body, so we know how our body and yeah, these I take step by step.
Mm,
It is so much I want to change before I disappear from this earth. Because,
yeah.
as I say, I studying all the time about the body, and that's why I have this golden key, and that is so powerful. Hmm?
But I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about how people and body and mind and everything. I learned quite a lot from you. So through uh, living it myself, and I can see how it is in other people. So I got also a better therapist myself um,
Mm.
through this journey.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you
what
so
are you
much.
doing for work so people can find you if they want to connect with you also? Because we working together, so
Yeah,
people we also doing work together. So what are you doing? Tell a little about who you are
yeah,
before we
yeah.
finish the show.
I'm born in France, and I around my 50 plus, and I've been living in Denmark since I was 20, working with different kind of jobs, and then I became educator, working with autism for 10 years, but it was hard on my nervous system, and that's where I went down. So I took another part of myself and another skill that was giving message, and I became a body worker with craniosacral therapy and and yeah, body therapy. I was also doing some waxing, and that's a part I had to give up to have a better life. So
Mm.
now I'm working as a tantric masseur practitioner, and yeah, I'm so happy with it because I make a difference for some people.
And what is your company name?
Yeah, I work for Tantra Kunst, that make
Mm.
tantric art.
Mm.
Tantrakunst.dk.
Mm. We will put it
Uh,
all in the comments so people can find you.
yeah,
So what is the last word you want to say to people before we finish the show? Like, is there any word you want to
I
want?
want to say keep trying and try something you haven't tried before. Like if you keep trying the same thing, you will get the same result. So sometimes you have to try something different, and yeah, sometimes a solution comes in a crazy package, but who cares
Exactly.
if it works?
We have a problem, we must find a solution.
Yeah,
So we're ending this show and say thank you for Flora being open and tell all this. Thank you for everyone who have listened to this and everyone who listen in the future. Thank you for all of you. And my last motto is like, you can't be a sufferer, you can't be a victim, but you must take the action to change. You have the impact in you and reach out to people who can help you.
yeah.
So
And
thank you so much.
yeah,
Hmm?
I'd like to say psychedelics are not dangerous. They
Hmm.
just need someone that who knows how to work with them, and it's a
Yes,
blessing to
yes.
work with a therapist that knows how to work with them. So don't be scared out there. Just be picky on who you choose,
Yes.
and
And
yeah,
I'm with psychedelic and I integrate before and I integrate after and I have a big knowledge about psychedelic. Exactly. I don't be afraid of it and it's gonna be the future. I going to believe the first May where there is a psychedelic wellness um, journey.
yeah,
So
a conference. Yeah, it's going to be great.
So yeah. Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you for changing my life.
Thank you for being you and open. I'm so happy. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye there.